Good evening, everybody. The best high school basketball game Friday night will be in Memphis. That's where Scotland County will host Knox County. Both teams don't like each other. Both teams play up-tempo basketball. Last year, Scotland County won districts, while Knox County won the conference.
These last few years, there's been a lot on the line in the basketball rivalry. There's been conference championships, district championships on the line almost every time we've played these last couple of years. And, you know, this year's not going to be any different. So when you start adding things on top of the rivalry, it really makes it special, and it makes it even bigger than what it may have been.
We've been fortunate enough, and they have as well, to have some talented teams over the last 3 or 4 years, and it makes for a good classic game. And, you know, being neighboring counties always brings a good crowd to our gym or theirs, so I don't expect anything different this Friday night.
The Green City boys are also on a roll. They'll be looking for their 4th win in a row as they host Milan tomorrow night. Despite the success, the Gophers want to do better on offense.
Shooting the ball more, or guys that normally pass whenever they drive, you know, telling them they have to take more shots now because the shots are available and somebody's going to have to take them. So we just need to get the best ones we can get and knock them down.
The Macon boys will be tested this week, especially on defense. They will face 2 explosive teams, Putnam County and Father Tolton and William Porter Jr. The Tigers' lack of size could pose problems.
Our tallest guy is going to be 6'2", 6'3", you know, so that's probably our other big difference from last year, you know, so we're going to have to box out a little bit better, and you know, we're going to have to do things a little bit different in the post. We can't just stand behind and make them shoot over the top of us.
The Truman State women's basketball team is in Hawaii for a couple of games. How do the players and coaches think the Big Island will compare to Kirksville?
I'm definitely going to say probably just, you know, the atmosphere that you're surrounded with, and you know, it's very tourism there, and it's probably not as much here. So, and of course the weather.
I feel like people are probably happy all the time because it's so nice there. So, I mean, just the warm weather, sand.
Warm weather. Hopefully there's a Panera Bread or some fast food joints other than McDonald's. Yeah, just basically warm weather.
I hope she goes to a pig roast. Former Truman State women's basketball coach Mike Smith is on the beach. Unfortunately, it's in Maryville, Missouri. Smith, who led the Truman program back to prominence, resigned today at Northwest. This year's squad was only 2-8, and in his 2 years at the schools, his teams were 20 up and 43 down. Coach, you're too good at what you do not to land on your feet real soon.